Okay. So see, good afternoon students. Today we will cover the third lesson of geography, and the third lesson is our changing earth. We know that the earth, okay, is a dynamic planet. Okay. When we say the word dynamic, okay, the word dynamic means what? It means that there is always, okay, there is always some kind of changes taking place on the earth. Okay, it is not static. हमेशा जो है कोई ना कोई जो है घटना घटते रहती है, और कोई ना कोई जो है परिवर्तन होते रहता है. जलवायु में परिवर्तन हो सकता है, बाकी चीजों में परिवर्तन हो सकता है. ओके, तो हमारा जो ग्रह है पृथ्वी, जो एक अनोखा ग्रह है सौरमंडल का, और हमें पता है कि the earth, it was formed around 4.5 million years ago. Okay, and we see that on the earth surface there are various landform features. Okay, बहुत सारे landform features हमें earth पे दिखाई देते हैं, and we know that the major landform features are the major landform features are, okay, mountains, plateaus and plain. Mountains, plateaus and plains. Now how are these formed? When we start thinking about the features, okay, that have been formed on the earth's surface, okay, we will see that we have to go through the interior of the earth. Okay, हमें जो है पृथ्वी के अंदरूनी स्तर के बारे में जो है हमें अध्ययन करना होगा, जो कि हमने अपने प्रीवियस चैप्टर में किया है. वी हैव गॉन थ्रू the previous chapter inside our earth, and we see that the interior of the earth is divided into three. The interior of the earth has three layers. And what are these layers? We know these are the three layers of the interior of the earth are, supposing if I draw the cross section, what I see, okay, we see that this is the core. We know this is the core, and after the core, what we have? After the core, we have the mantle. Okay, we have the mantle, the second layer, and the topmost layer is the crust. As far as the, okay, as far as the percentage composition is concerned, we see the crust is 1%. When we divide the total into 100, what we see that the crust is 1%, the mantle is 84%, okay, and the inner core is 15%. So we see that this is the, okay, these are the three layers of the interior of the earth. Okay, and we see that in each of these layers there is one inner layer and there is one outer layer. Okay, and in order to reach the center of the earth, we will have to dig a hole that is 6,000 kilometers. Okay, हमें एक सुरंग बनाना होगा 6,000 किलोमीटर गहरा, तभी जो है डीप, ओके, तभी जाके जो हम एकदम अंदरूनी हिस्से तक, कोर तक जो है उसका पृथ्वी का जो सेंटर है वहां तक हम पहुंच पाएंगे. बट इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल. ओके, it is not possible. As far as the temperatures are concerned, I have sent you the images. You can go through the images, and in the images you find that the inner core has a temperature range of 5,500 degrees Celsius. Okay, and the outer core, it has a temperature range of 4,700 degrees Celsius. Okay, now why Utkarsh is raising his hand? Yes, Utkarsh. Utkarsh Singh, what do you want to ask? Utkarsh?
उससे बढ़िया आइटम भाई.
हाँ?
उससे बढ़िया आइटम बा. उससे बढ़िया आइटम बा.
Who is
नहीं
Utkarsh?
मका हमारे घर खुद पहनते भाती. बहुत जल्दी.
हाँ?
वो से. हाँ.
Utkarsh Singh, you have raised your hand. Any question? I don't know why they raised the hand, if they don't have anything to ask. Okay, so we see that what we see is, we see that the lithosphere is broken into a number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. जैसे कि मैं बता रही थी, तापमान के बारे में बता रही थी. If you go through the images, you will come across the various temperature ranges that are taking place on the Earth's surface. And when you go through the temperature ranges, what you see is, as you move towards the upper layer, जैसे ही आप कोर से जो है क्रस्ट की तरफ मूव कर रहे हैं, okay, there is a decrease in the temperature. There is a decrease in the temperature, and what we see as far as the inner core is concerned, okay, अगर हम देख रहे हैं तो ये हो गया हमारा outer core, this is the outer core, and this is the inner core. As far as the inner core is concerned, the temperature of the inner core is 5500 degree Celsius, and the outer core is 4700 degree Celsius. So what we see is, okay, due to this, okay, high temperature, the rocks, okay, they have what? They have got melted. Due to high temperature, they have, okay, got converted into molten magma. Okay, the rocks get converted, okay, rocks get converted into what? They get converted into molten magma. Okay, चट्टाने जो है वो पिघल जाती हैं और पिघल के जो है वो मैग्मा का रूप ले लेती हैं. अब ये मैग्मा जो है, ओके, क्रैक्स ढूंढने लगता है. ओके, अब ये मैग्मा जो है, जब इसकी द एक्सटेंट, ओके, द कंटेंट, ओके, मान लीजिए किसी भी वेसल में हम खाना बना रहे हैं. इफ यू आर पुटिंग अ वेसल, ओके, if you are putting a vessel, one activity has been provided in your book, and you see that you are asked to take a small colored paper pellet and put in a beaker half filled with water. Now place the beaker on a tripod stand and heat it. As the water warms up, what you'll see? You'll observe that the paper pellet is moving upward along with the warm layers of water, and then sink back along with the cooler layers of water. The molten magma inside the earth, okay, moves in a similar manner. Okay, तब क्या होता है, जब तापमान जब बढ़ जाता है, मैग्मा जो है ये बाहर की तरफ जो है मूव करने लगती है. Okay, and what we see is, since the magma is trying to move out, जहां कहीं भी इसको दरारें मिल जाएंगी, वहां से जो है ये बाहर आने लगेगी. Okay, wherever it will get a crack on the earth's surface, the molten magma will try to come out. Okay, and when the temperature will cool down, what will happen? The molten magma will return back to its original state. Okay, so through the activity we understand that the rocks inside the surface of the earth, due to high temperature, they get converted into molten magma, and this molten magma, with the increase in temperature, with the increase in pressure, it tries to come out, okay, through the cracks on the earth's surface. Okay, so this you have understood. Now as far as the lithosphere is concerned, okay, we are trying to understand the lithosphere. We see that the lithosphere, it is one of the domains of the earth, is broken into pieces. Is broken into what? It is broken into a number of plates. Number of plates known as lithospheric plates. Lithospheric plates. Okay. And when we studied about the continent, what we studied? When we studied about the continent, we saw that the 7 continents that are there, okay, today, they were previously one single continent, and this was called the, okay, supercontinent. It was called the supercontinent, and it was Pangaea. Okay. When we studied about the formation of continents in the previous chapter, okay, what we studied? We studied that this supercontinent, there was a single supercontinent which was called Pangaea. Okay, now what is happening? we see that this Pangaea is breaking into two parts due to continental drift. Okay, it is getting divided into two parts. One part becomes Gondwana. एक पार्ट जो है, एक हिस्सा जो है वो गोंडवाना बन जाता है आपका, and the other part it becomes Laurasia. And it is happening why? This is happening due to continental drift. Okay, further with the passage of time, okay, जैसे जैसे समय बीतता है, जलवायु में परिवर्तन होता है, हम क्या देखते हैं? हम देखते हैं कि ये जो लॉरेशिया और गोंडवाना है, ये अलग अलग जो है 7 टुकड़ों में जो है बट जाते हैं. Okay, we see that this is getting divided into, okay, split. It is getting drifted into, see, 7 different continents. और इस तरीके से जो है continents का formation होता है, and the process through which the continents are formed, it is called what? It is called continental drift. Due to continental drift, the continents have been formed. और ये सातों कॉन्टिनेंट्स जो हैं, ये अपने अपने प्लेट्स पे स्थित हैं. दे आर ऑन अ व्हाट? दे आर ऑन देयर ओन लिथोस्फेरिक प्लेट्स. हर एक कॉन्टिनेंट का अपना खुद का लिथोस्फेरिक प्लेट है. ओके, सो वी सी दैट वन सिंगल Pangaea, due to continental drift, it is breaking, splitting into two, Laurasia and Gondwana, and again, okay, these two are breaking down to form the 7 continents and the 5 oceans. Okay, so what we see? We see that the 7 continents, okay, the 7 continents are thus formed, okay, are Asia, Europe, Africa, okay, North America, South America. So we see these are the 7 continents. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Australia, Antarctica, which one is left out? Yes, which continent is left out?
सेम रहता है.
एशिया हो गया, और यूरोप हो गया, अफ्रीका हो गया, नॉर्थ अमेरिका हो गया, साउथ अमेरिका हो गया. हाँ, which continent is left out? Can anybody tell me?
बेटा 3.5 होता तो आपका कितना हो जाएगा?
7 है ना?
यस मैम 7 हो गया.
हो गया, ठीक है. चलो, इसका मतलब कि दिमाग काम कर रहा है. Okay, so we see these are the 7 continents. Now as far as the oceans are concerned, the 5 oceans are, who will tell me the oceans?
Europe.
Who will tell me the oceans? The 5 oceans on the
Indian
earth's
Ocean.
surface. Jay?
Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean.
Okay, fine.
इंडियन ओशियन है, अटलांटिक ओशियन, साउदर्न ओशियन है, पैसिफिक ओशियन है, आर्कटिक ओशियन.
Indian Ocean, Pacific, okay,
मैम
Atlantic,
मैम साउदर्न,
Southern, and
मैम आर्कटिक.
yes, and the last one is Arctic Ocean. Okay, and Arctic Ocean. तो ये हो गए हमारे 7 महाद्वीप और 5 महासागर.
और
Okay.
सब दिखा दे
These are the 7 continents and the 5 oceans,
और
okay,
क्या होगा
that we have on the surface of the earth. And we know that each of these continents are okay, situated. They have their own lithospheric plates. और जब कभी भी जो है इन प्लेट्स में जो है मूवमेंट होता है, whenever there is a okay movement, the movement of these plates causes changes on the surface of the earth. Okay, we know in our class 6 book what we studied when we studied about the landform features. जब हम लोग जो है लैंडफॉर्म फीचर्स के बारे में पढ़े थे, तो हमने जो है माउंटेन्स के फॉर्मेशन के बारे में पढ़ा था. How many types of mountains are there? Mountains are of how many type? Huh?
Ma'am, say.
What are they? Who is this? Speaking in slang language? हाँ? ब्लॉक कर देंगे अभी ये. अभी ब्लॉक कर देंगे आपको. पढ़ने बैठे हो कि गाली देने बैठे हो? There are 3 types of mountains. What are they?
Mountain.
हाँ, कितने हैं?
Ma'am, young folded mountain.
Yes. Okay. Block
Volcano.
mountain.
Young folded mountain.
These are the 3 types of mountains that we have.
Yeah. Ma'am,
Okay.
fold mountain.
Yes, fold mountains are written. Okay. मान लीजिए, okay, supposing this is a land surface, and what we see, okay, this is the land surface, and when we see that pressure is being exerted from both the sides, what we see? We see that, okay, a mountain is formed in this way. And what kind of mountain is this? What kind of mountain is this? An activity was given in your
Block
book.
Mountain.
Huh?
Block Mountain.
No, this is not Block Mountain. हमारे हिमालयस क्या है? The Himalayan mountains are what? They are an example of forgotten.
Mountain.
क्लास 6 का सारा कुछ भूल गए आप लोग 7 में आते ही. हाँ, आपको एक एक्टिविटी बताई गई थी जिसमें आपको कहा गया था कि आप कुछ पेपर्स लीजिए और उन पेपर्स को दोनों तरफ से जब आप फोल्ड करते हैं तो इस प्रकार का शेप तैयार होता है. ओके, व्हाट काइंड ऑफ शेप इज दिस? This is the shape of the young fold mountains. The Himalayas are example of the young fold mountains. These are the fold mountains. Okay, fold mountains ऐसे तैयार होते हैं. तो हमारा जो हिमालय है, okay, the Himalayas are an example of the fold mountains. Okay. Now, as far as the block mountains are concerned, okay, as far as the black mountains are concerned, supposing this is the okay surface of the earth. Now what we see is, we see that okay, some part of the earth it gets what?
Ma'am, please mute everyone.
Okay, what we see is some part of the earth it is getting submerged. Okay, कुछ हिस्सा जो है वो नीचे की तरफ खिसक जा रहा है. Okay, and some part is remaining on top. So the mountains that are formed on this, okay, in this process, they are called the block mountains. Okay, block mountains are formed like this. This is the valley. ये घाटी हो गई. Okay, this is the horst. क्षेत्र है, इसको horst कहा गया था. It was called the horst. Okay, and this was the graben. जो हिस्सा दब जाता है इसको ग्राबेन कहा जाता है. एंड दिस इज द वैली. घाटी, पर्वतों के बीच के जो हिस्सा होता है इसको हम घाटी कहते हैं. If people will forget things like this, then gone. Okay. आपस में बात कर लो जितना करना है तुम लोग. So we see that there are 3 types of mountains: fold mountains, block mountains, and volcanic mountains. Now, okay, the movement of these plates, the earth movements are divided on the basis of the forces which cause them. Now, as far as the earth movements are concerned, we see that the earth movements are what? The earth movements are divided on the basis of forces. जिस प्रकार का दबाव जो है ओके उत्पन्न होता है उसके आधार पे जो है ओके पृथ्वी के अंदर या बाहर जो हलचल होती है उसको हम विभाजित करते हैं ओके दबाव के अनुसार ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द फोर्सेस, on the basis of the forces which cause them, and what we see is okay that the forces which act in the interior of the earth are called as the forces are of, there are two types of forces. What are these? The first one is endogenic and the second one is exogenic. And we know the meaning of endo and exo. Endo means inside, which is taking place inside, and exo means outside. What is common in both? The thing that is common in both is genic, okay, and it means what? Origin. The word genic means origin. So we see that there are two types of forces, endogenic forces and okay, exogenic forces. Okay, so due to these forces, what we see, landform features are created. Jay, stop playing. हाँ, पढ़ने बैठे हो कि खेल रहे हो? Now, as far as the endogenic forces are concerned, endogenic forces are the forces, okay, the forces which act in the interior of the earth. The forces which act in the interior of the earth, are called endogenic forces. Okay, and due to these endogenic forces, what we see, okay, we see that different landform features are taking place. ये जो अंदरूनी दबाव जो तैयार होता है पृथ्वी के सतह के अंदर, उसकी वजह से जो है हम भूकंप महसूस करते हैं, हम ज्वालामुखी का इरप्शन देख पाते हैं, and we also feel, okay, we can also experience landslide. Okay, and apart from this, the other thing that is taking place, it is the mountains are being building due to these endogenic forces. Okay, building of mountains take place. पर्वत जो है तैयार होते हैं एंडोजेनिक फोर्सेस की वजह से. So we see that these are the things that are taking place due to the endogenic forces. Now the first thing that we will cover is volcano. Okay, we will try to understand the volcano, but let me explain you the exogenic forces first. अब exogenic forces क्या है? As far as the exogenic forces are concerned, we see that okay, the forces that work जो पृथ्वी के ऊपरी सतह पे, that work on the surface of the earth, ऊपरी सतह पे जो earth are called what? Exogenic forces. Are called exogenic forces. And due to these exogenic forces, what we see? We see the formation of, okay, what are these? Exogenic forces, what we see? We see that the erosional and depositional, okay, we see that erosional and depositional forces, okay, they are leading to the formation of rivers. Okay, we see that landform features landform features are created, okay, and these landform features are created due to agents of erosion. Agents of erosion and deposition जो है लैंडफॉर्म फीचर्स के लिए रेस्पॉन्सिबल होते हैं. एंड व्हाट आर दीज एजेंट्स ऑफ इरोजन एंड डिपोजिशन? दे आर द रिवर्स, द सी वेव्स, ओके, द विंड एंड द ग्लेशियर्स. ये सारे क्या हैं? ये सारे जो हैं एजेंट्स हैं इरोजन के और डिपोजिशन के. So we see that due to these agents of erosion and deposition, that is rivers, sea waves, winds, glaciers, landform features are created. Okay. So these are the two types of forces that are there on the inside and outside the Earth's surface. Okay. Now let us try to understand what is a volcano. We will try to understand about the volcano. Or should I start with the earthquake? Okay. In your book, first and foremost is a volcano. Now let us try to understand what a volcano is. Supposing if I draw a rough sketch of a volcano, what I see is, we see that this is the magma chamber. ये magma chamber है. Okay. And this is the vent. Okay, now this vent is trying to search opening. ये vent जो है opening जो है ये ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहा है, cracks ढूंढ रहा है. पृथ्वी के सतह पे जो है ये cracks ढूंढ रहा है. Okay, so we see that this is a rough sketch. This is a rough sketch of the volcano. Now what we see is, we see that this is the molten lava. Okay. This is the molten magma और lava. इसको हम lava भी कहते हैं, magma भी कहते हैं. Okay, so this is the molten magma that is coming out of the earth surface. And what is this? The opening. ये जो opening है, okay, ये जो opening है जिसके through ये magma बाहर आने की कोशिश करता है, इसको हम vent कहते हैं. Okay, and this part, as far as this part is concerned, the topmost part, okay, इसको हम crater कहते हैं. This is called the crater. Okay, this is called the crater. Okay, इसको हम crater कहेंगे. अब इस volcano, जब volcanic eruption होता है तो volcanic eruption में क्या क्या बाहर आता है? हम देख रहे हैं कि volcanic eruption में molten magma, lava बाहर आ रहा है. उसके अलावा जो बाहर आते हैं वो है गैस, ओके, एंड एश, राख. ओके, राख जो है और जहरीली गैस जो है उसके अंदर से निकलती है. और इसके अलावा हम देखते हैं कि लावा बॉम्ब्स भी निकलते हैं. ओके, इसके अंदर से जो है लावा बॉम्ब्स निकलते हैं. और जब ये वोल्केनिक इरप्शन जब ठंडा हो जाता है, जब ये ठंडा हो जाता है तो हम क्या देखते हैं? हम जब ये ठंडा हो जाता है, when the volcanic eruption has stopped, okay, has stopped eruption, when the volcano is no more erupting, what happens? This opening, ये जो opening जो है ये बड़ा हो जाता है और यहाँ पे जो है एक लेक का फॉर्मेशन होता है. okay, a lake is formed. अब बारिश होगी तो बारिश की पानी जो है वो लग जाएगी क्योंकि सारे चट्टानें जो है वो जम गई हैं. ओके, जब ये ठंडा हो जाता है तो सारी चट्टानें जो है सॉलिडिफाई हो गई हैं, कूल हो गई हैं, सॉलिडिफाई हो गई हैं. तब इसमें क्या होगा? यहाँ पे जो है एक बड़ा सा गड्ढा जैसे तैयार हो जाएगा और यहाँ पे जो है पानी लगने लगेगा और एक प्रकार का जो है लेक का फॉर्मेशन होगा. एंड दिस इज कॉल्ड कैल्डेरा. ओके, द लेक दैट इज फॉर्म्ड on the opening of the volcano, that is called the caldera. Okay, so this is the volcano. This is the rough figure of the volcano. As far as the volcano is concerned, what we see, a volcano is a vent in the earth crust through which molten material erupts suddenly. Okay, volcano तीन प्रकार के होते हैं. There are 3 types of volcano. There are 3 types of volcano. What are they? Active, dormant, and active, dormant and extinct. 3 प्रकार के volcano होते हैं. ठीक है ना? There are 3 types of volcanoes: active, dormant and extinct. Okay, so we see that 3 types of volcanoes are there. Now let us try to understand about a few more things related to the volcano. Okay, what we see is that volcanic eruption क्यों होता है? Okay, volcanic eruption क्यों होता है? जब हम देख रहे हैं कि पृथ्वी के अंदरूनी सतह का तापमान जब बढ़ जाता है, वहां पे जब दबाव बढ़ जाता है तापमान के बढ़ने के वजह से, ओके, जो चट्टानें जो पिघल गई हैं, जो मैग्मा का रूप ले ली हैं, वो बाहर आने का प्रयास करने लगती हैं. ओके, तो हम देख रहे हैं कि ये जो मैग्मा चेम्बर है, अब मान लीजिए जो है साइड से जो है इसमें और मैग्मा आने लगेगा, साइड से जो है और मैग्मा आने लगेगा. ओके, और ये मैग्मा चेम्बर जो है और जो है इसकी कैपेसिटी जो है और बढ़ जाएगी. तो हम क्या देखेंगे? हम देखेंगे कि ये वोल्केनो जो बंद हो गया था, जो एक्सटिंक्ट हो गया था, इरप्शन यहाँ पे बंद हो गया था, वापस से जो है इसमें मैग्मा जो है ओके ऊपर की तरफ जो है निकलने का प्रयास करने लगेगा. So we see that again the volcano will try to erupt. So we see this is one cause. Okay, when the pressure from injection of a new batch of magma into an already filled magma chamber, एक नया बैच जब मैग्मा का इसमें प्रवेश करता है तो हम देखते हैं कि फिर से जो है दबाव बनने लगता है बाहर आने के लिए और फिर वोल्केनिक इरप्शन होता है. ओके, so we see that there are 3 main causes for volcanic eruption. The first one is buoyancy of the magma, the pressure from exhaled gases in the magma. अब अंदर से हम देख रहे हैं कि मैग्मा के साथ जहरीली गैस भी निकल रही है. ओके, गर्म पानी भी निकल रहा है. जब आप एक गुब्बारे में जो है आवश्यकता से अधिक जब आप पानी भरने लगते हैं, ओके, और जब गुब्बारा जो है अपनी कैपेसिटी से अधिक जब उसके अंदर आप कोई चीज भर देते हैं तो क्या होता है? वो अचानक से बर्स्ट कर जाता है, या फिर अगर उसमें आप छेद बनाएंगे तो जो पोर्स होंगे वहां से जो है पानी निकलना शुरू हो जाएगा. So similar is the case with the volcano. Okay, try to go through the volcano, and if you fail to understand anything, I will let you know. So we see that, okay, due to the endogenic forces, the first landform feature that is taking place is the volcano, and we see that the Pacific Ring of Fire. As far as the volcano is concerned, the Pacific Ring of Fire, Pacific Ring of Fire जो है, okay, as far as volcano is concerned, we see that the Pacific Ring of Fire is an arc stretching. जब आप वर्ल्ड मैप उठा के देखेंगे तो आप देखेंगे कि वहां पे जो है ओके पैसिफिक रिंग ऑफ फायर का मेंशन रहेगा. इट इज एन आर्क स्ट्रेचिंग फ्रॉम न्यूजीलैंड ओके along Asia, Alaska to along Asia, अलास्का, ये सारे क्षेत्रों को कवर करते हुए ओके टू नॉर्थ एंड साउथ अमेरिका. तो ये पैसिफिक रिंग ऑफ फायर जो है, यहाँ पे जो है विश्व के 75% वोल्केनोस हैं. वी सी दैट 75%, ओके, 75% ऑफ द वर्ल्ड्स, 75% जो है पूरी विश्व के 75% of world's active and dormant volcanoes 75% of the world's active and dormant volcanoes, okay, lie in this zone. इस क्षेत्र में पाए जाते हैं. तो ये बहुत ही इम्पोर्टेंट क्षेत्र है, प्रमुख क्षेत्र है जहां तक जो है वोल्केनिक इरप्शन का बात हम कर रहे हैं. सो वी सी दैट द पैसिफिक रिंग ऑफ फायर इज एन आर्क. आर्क किसे कहते हैं हम? ओके, आर्क इज समथिंग लाइक दिस. इसको हम आर्क कहते हैं. तो एक प्रकार का ये आर्क है. ओके, इसकी शुरुआत होती है न्यूजीलैंड से, न्यूजीलैंड से होते हुए एशिया, एशिया से अलास्का, अलास्का से नॉर्थ अमेरिका, ओके, और साउथ अमेरिका, नॉर्थ एंड साउथ अमेरिका बोथ. ओके, नॉर्थ एंड साउथ अमेरिका बोथ. So we see that it is stretching from these places, and we see that 75% of the world's active and dormant volcanoes lie in this zone. Now what is your homework? Your home task is, okay, find out the places. Find out the places where you have volcanoes in your country. आपके देश में volcanic mountains कहाँ पे हैं? Who will tell me? Anybody? Anybody? We have very less time. आवाज आ रही है? Yes, students, can you hear me? Huh? I can't hear you. Anybody? Where do we find volcanic mountains in our country? हमारे देश में volcanic mountains कहाँ पे पाए जाते हैं?
मैम बैरन
हाँ?
बैरन आइलैंड.
Barren Island, where it is? Barren Island? Barren Island कहाँ है? नारकोंदम आइलैंड, बैरन आइलैंड, बारातंग आइलैंड,